Alright, it's NHL Draft Night. The Detroit Red Wings officially on the clock at the pick six. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So yeah, Red Wings, they could go a lot of different directions here at this pick. Like, there's still some good players on the board. Like, William Gunther's still on the board. Like, there's a lot of good players still on the board here. Since this draft is really up in the air from picks 1 through 10. Like, you really can't do any wrong with this. So I think for the Red Wings, I think the best solution, because they also got another pick later on tonight at pick 23. I think for the Wings at 6, go 6, so go best player available. So yeah, and of course, I did hear about also the Alex Nedeljkovic trade we got from the Hurricanes, where we gave the Hurricanes a 3rd-round pick that originally belonged to Vegas, and then gave them the rights to Jonathan Bernier's expiring contract. I think that trade was an absolute fucking steal. Because now the Red Wings get their franchise goalie of the future. So now at 6, we don't have to really worry about goalie anymore. Because now we got Nedeljkovic, who led the league in goals against average and save percentage last year and finished 3rd in the Calder voting. Was a finalist for the Calder Trophy, but fell short in the voting. So now the Wings got their franchise goalie. Like, Ottawa, like, I mean, Carolina were complete dumbasses for giving up on a rookie goaltender after one season. Just after one season, trade him like that, and you pretty much get next to nothing for him. Because you get a 34-year-old goalie now, and then you get a 3rd-round pick. And it's not even one of Detroit's better 3rd-round picks they have in their draft capital. And then, of course, we had the trade for Nick Leddy, which I thought was a pretty solid trade, too. So the Wings got draft capital. They could be aggressive here, go a lot of different directions. So now the question is, what do the Wings do at number 6? And keep in mind, one thing we've learned from Steve Yzerman in these drafts, expect the unexpected. Because at the end of the day, Steve Yzerman really doesn't give a fuck about draft rankings, and we're going to commercial. So as I was saying, we learned one thing for sure. Steve Yzerman gives 0 fucks about draft rankings. And that he takes what he always feels is the best player available at whatever pick that is. You want more evidence of it? Wayne's picking Moritz Seider at number 6 in 2019. Need I say more? But Seider was a really good selection, though, to be honest, though. So it worked in the long run. So, hey, it working with Seider right now. So why change something up that works? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I feel like the Wings, if they're going to go best player available, I think they need to go forward. Because the Wings' offense was complete dog shit last year. The power play was also atrocious. I think part of that was Dan Bylsma's scheming, which he was complete shit at scheming anything. So now Bylsma's gone. You know, I think the power play will improve eventually when Lucas Raymond eventually gets the call up. I think Seider will get the call up too, which will help improve the defense too. Like, I think the Wings could go a lot of different directions at 6, and then maybe look at defense at 23 or something like that. Like, I think at 6, you know, you got another pick later on. You don't really need to pressure anything. And you got draft capital to where if you feel like it, you can always move up or trade down and get more picks. You know, Waynes can go different directions, for sure. Like, there's almost no way Steve Yzerman can mess this up. And, of course, we got that other first-round pick in the Anthony Mantha trade, which was an absolute fucking steal, too. Even getting Jacob Verano, who's an upgrade over Mantha. And then getting Washington's first-round pick, which gained value after the Capitals choked like little bitches in the playoffs. In the first round. Again. And, of course, I believe someone mentioned that after the draft, the Wings could have around close to $40 million in cap space entering free agency. So the Wings, they could make some moves, maybe sign some guys up to long-term deals, trying to lock up the young core. Like, definitely the Red Wings are going in the right direction, for sure, in this rebuild. Like, the rebuild's gone very well. Just need a couple more pieces, and I think this team could be a playoff contender in a couple years. Question now, what happens at 6? What will great Steve Yzerman do to help the great Detroit Yzer plan? And for once, I get to react to the draft for once, since I didn't get to last year with work. And the pick's in. So let me unmute the TV here. So, now, what will the Wings do at 6?
with his family and friends and advisors.
Well, they do.
Jackie Redmond caught up with the first pick of the draft.
Oh, and they're going to talk to Owen Power right now, who went first overall. Like, the first 2 picks were University of Michigan alumni. Hell, 3 of the first 5 were University of Michigan picks. So, hey, the Big M's doing well in the draft.
I think it's pretty special. I think it's something I dreamed about my whole life.
So we got to wait a little bit, man.
I don't know if my younger self would have really believed it. So
at least I don't have to work, so I can actually catch the whole draft.
And you're officially a member of the Buffalo Sabres. You and I have talked about this before.
Of course, the Wayne's picking at 23 later on.
This coming season, or to go back to school. You've said before you're leaning towards school. How do you feel in this moment about that choice?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not thinking about it too much right now. Just trying to enjoy the night. So I think that's something I'll worry about later.
Well, you got a lot of people there to celebrate with you, so I'm sure it'll be quite a party. The Sabres fan base is one of the most passionate in hockey. A message for them before you go, because they are excited to see you eventually don their sweater.
Yeah, I'm just super excited to be a part of the franchise and ready to get going.
All right, congratulations. Enjoy the night.
Yeah, thank you.
Hear the emotion in his voice. First-time USHL alumnus have gone 1-2.
And there's the Red Wings war room right there at Little Caesars Arena. Steve Eisman just chilling there. He has his pick in.
Steve Yzerman, what does he do? Where does he go? Commissioner Gary Bettman.
All right, find out what it is.
Joining Steve Yzerman, Executive Vice President and General Manager of the Detroit Red Wings, to make the number 6 pick is 10-year-old Harold Washington Jr. Harold represents the thousands of children in the city of Detroit who are experiencing the joys of learning hockey through the Red Wings Learn, Play, Score
Oh, so they're going to have a
program.
kid announce the pick.
Harold,
That's actually pretty
take it
cool.
away. Harold?
With the 6th pick in the 2021 NHL Draft, the Detroit Red Wings are proud to select
from Frölunda, Sweden, defenseman Simon Edvinsson.
All right, so they go defenseman, another Swede.
Way to go, Stevie Y. So, boy,
So the Waynes are going to stack up on defensemen here, taking Simon Edvinsson. I mean, the Red Wings always like those Swede players, always like the European players, so another Swede on the team.
When it comes to Simon Edvinsson, yeah, I mean, you're talking about the guy who's got
So another player to add to that defense. You know, it looks really solid. I like that pick, you know, help stack up the defensemen, get Mort Seider a partner in crime. When Mort Seider finally gets up to the Red Wings roster, probably this year. I imagine that he was probably going to be close to it a couple years ago, but then the pandemic happened, and then shit hit the fan. But I imagine Seider, he's definitely going to be up on those, definitely playing this year.
All the way in transition, all because of a great play and a little dipsy doodle in his own zone. Here, he comes out to challenge the shooter. It's a block shot. Finds where the
really solid player. I like it. I like the pick. Stack up on the defense.
They're able to get the exit out of the zone there just momentarily before he's able to break up that play.
Very solid pick.
But Edvinsson also likes to anticipate the play. Here's a rink wide pass. Not on my watch, thank you very much. I'll step up and neutralize, and I will create a scoring chance, not just for my teammate, but get the rebound for myself. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more of that. The anticipation of trying to make a good
So yeah, the Wayne stack up on defense. So now I wonder at 23, are they going to take a forward to help the goal, to help the offense? Since the Red Wings leading the scorer last year was a defenseman named Philly Peronic, because the Red Wings offense was that bad. But the defense looked like it's improving very well.
The Red Wings have picked a Swede. This is a country they're very comfortable with. They've been very successful with Swedes, and they pick another one here who looks like...
So, another Swede added to the roster to join Lucas Raymond and company.
Yeah, so his dad...
So yeah, I'll see y'all back here later for 23. Peace.